Good morning, students. In the previous lecture, we have learned the first lesson of grammar. Let us revise that. Students, as in the previous lesson, we have learned about sentence and the phrases. So, let us see the definition, okay? A group of words that expresses a complete sense is called a sentence. So, this is the definition of sentence, okay? And the sentence or a group of words which give us complete sense is called as sentence. So, in a sentence, a subject is there and as well as verb is there. So, what the subject is doing, it is being understood means it is giving a complete sense. So, such kind of group of words are being called as sentence. Let us see what the phrases are called. Phrases are made of two or more words. They don't have subject or verbs and convey incomplete meaning. Means it is two or three words if they are having subject or the verb. So it is not going to convey the complete meaning. So such kind of group of words are being called as phrases. So our today's lesson's name is subject and predicate. Sentence mainly has two parts. First one is subject, second is predicate. Look at the pictures and then read the following sentences. See the picture? The picture is of hen. Hens lays egg. Means who is laying egg here? Hens. Who is singing here? Navya sings a song. In the sentences, we speak about hen, Tina and Pooja. So, the first part of the sentence which shows about a person or a thing is called a subject. Means in a sentence about whom we are speaking, the person or a thing, that is being considered as subject. Let us move to learn the next topic, that is, now find out what is being said by the subject in each of the above sentences. For example, the first example which we have seen is the hens lays egg. Now, the hens is what subject you understood, right? Whatever the thing is being told by is being said in the sentence. For example, hen lays egg. Lays eggs, right? Lays eggs. Is reading and sing a song are the words which say something about the subject in each of the above sentences. Okay, these words are called as predicate. Means whatever it is being told about subject, that group of words are being called as predicate. Let us see the definition, okay? Subject is like a leader in the sentence. The person or a thing we talk about in a sentence is called as subject. Okay. The words that tells us about a subject are called as predicate. Means what? The person or the thing about whom we are speaking in the sentence is being considered as subject, and the words which is being told about a subject is called as predicate. Now let us see the example. See the picture. It is of rabbit. So rabbit runs fast. Here we are talking about whom? The rabbit. So A is also considered as a rabbit is subject, and whatever runs fast, whatever is being told about rabbit, that is runs fast, will be considered as. Now let us move to the next example. See the picture. The boy is flying a kite. Okay, let us see what the example is. The sentence is Rahul is flying a kite. Now, who is flying a kite here? Rahul. So, Rahul will be what? Subject. And what he is doing is flying a kite. Sometimes the subject is understood or left out. In the following sentences, the subject you is left out. For example, see the examples whichever is given. Come here. Go there. Listen to me. This all sentences we don't use subject here, that is you, but it has been understand that you come here, you go there, and you listen to me. Take the correct option. The flowers dash are blooming, are moving, are standing. You tell me what will be the answer here. That is are blooming, right? Now let us see the next one as the peacock is light, is dancing, is singing. What will come the answer? It is dancing. Okay. The cat is over, cat is drinking milk, a cat is there. What will come the answer here? Is drinking milk. Identify the subject and write the given space. In the given space, okay? Kavita is writing a story. Now tell me here in the sentence about whom we are speaking here? About Kavita. So Kavita will be what? The subject. Next, the sun gives us heat and light. Who gives us heat and light? That is the sun. So the sun will be what? The subject. Elephant is a big animal. Now you tell me what will be the subject here? Elephant. So elephant will be what? The subject. The poor boy began to cry. Now tell me what will be the subject here? The poor boy. So poor boy, about the poor boy is being told in the sentence. So the subject will be the poor boy. Okay. There are 30 boys in the class. Now, I'll give you some time. You tell me what will be the subject in this sentence. Yes, you are right. In this sentence, we are talking about the 30 boys. So, 30 boys will be what? The subject. Now, let us see. The last sentence is given. The soldier died for his country. Now, tell me, what will be the subject? The soldier. So, soldier will be what? The subject. Now, let us see. Here the options are be given. Protein, a rabbit, the Brahmaputra, the old man, the Jupiter, a lion. Add the subject to the predicate. Means here the predicates have been given and you have to add the subject in that sentence. See, Dash is chasing the deer. Who is chasing the deer? A lion will be the answer. A lion. Okay. Next one. Dash is running fast. See in this option what will come as answer? A rabbit is running fast. Dash is a priest. Who is a priest here? The old man is a priest. Dash are bodybuilding food. Which are bodybuilding food here? Proteins. Dash is biggest planet. Who is the biggest planet? Jupiter. Sixth one. Dash flows through Assam. Which river flows from Assam? That is the Brahmaputra. Let us see our answers are right or not. First one is a lion is chasing the deer. That's right. Second, a rabbit is running fast. Right. The old man is a priest. Right. Dash are the bodybuilding food. Proteins are the bodybuilding food. Right. Jupiter is the biggest planet. Right. The Brahmaputra flows through the Assam. It is also right. So you understood how to add the subject to the predicate. Fill in the blanks by writing the predicate. Some girls dash. This garden dash. My school dash. A butterfly dash. The dewdrop dash. A deer dash. Now, I'll tell you how to add the predicate to the subject. I'll explain only two. Rest of you are going to do it by your own. See, some girls have failed in the examination. You can add anything. Some girls are playing in the garden. So, as per you, you can add the predicate here. Okay, let us see the second one. This garden is very beautiful. This garden is having very beautiful roses. This garden is having swings and all. You can write as per your wish. But the predicate should have a complete sense. The sentence should be proper. Okay. So now in this lesson we have learned about subject and the predicate. Let us revise what is subject means what? The sentence about whom we are speaking in the sentence is what we call as subject, and predicate means what? The words which tells about subject is called as predicate. So in this we have also learned how to add subject to the predicate as well as how to fill the predicate in the subject given in the sentence. Okay, so in the next lecture we'll learn the next lesson. Till then, goodbye.